So, on to the question. When I get a bit off my game, what can I do to get back on it?
So I have a question for you.
Mhm.
What if getting off the game is part of the game?
That's good.
And tell me what's going on? Yeah.
I mean, it kind of links to yeah, what I actually just said. Actually, sorry, before I did it, could you ask that again? Could you say that again, please?
What if getting off the game, and I'm that because I'm directly using the language in your question.
Hmm.
What if getting off the game is part of the game? From your question, it appears getting off the game is something other than the game,
Hmm.
because then you have to get back to the game.
Hmm.
But given what we just spoke about in the last 50 minutes, what if getting off the game is also part of the game?
Acceptance is something that came to mind. Acceptance, non-resistance, um, and the ability, like the ability to create from whatever part of wherever I'm at, as it were, in the game. To be with, maybe not to say create, the same things you could say, to be with whatever is going on, and
Yeah.
and and see that, and actually like realize like this is it, because I think yeah, that's it. Because I think sometimes it's like, okay, when I, flying high as it were, and the new clients, connections is flowing, okay, like that's it. And this, like, not
Hmm.
waking up on time, as it were, or struggling to, get to where I need to go, and then like feeling like I'm always just like climbing uphill, like that's not it. So it's like, so from that place of I'm trying to get to this, then it's like I'm not being with this, and then not being with this is actually just perpetuating it, and it's happening, but I'm resisting it. But it's happening, but I'm resisting it, rather than just like, which has always been like, an artist I really admire is DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace. And one of the reasons why I always admire DMX is because like he could create from like, happy things, party songs, to like very depressive, what I'm saying, experiences life. Like the ability to create and share about whatever it is that you're going through, and none of them is wrong. And actually, see those really depressing songs have helped so many people, do you know what I mean? And have inspired a lot of
Yeah.
people, you know, including myself. So, but when I'm in that, like, oh, this isn't it. Like, I just don't. I'm just not as creative. Like, I feel like I can't put myself out there with this perception, and I fall into, which is the thing that I actually, let me not say I hate it, but like I see it in a lot of people. I guess why I also see it myself is this like image, like, and it's like, oh, I'm a coach or I'm this person, so I can't look bad if I come out here like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, whatever. I'm gonna look bad. So let me try and hide that, and let me try and do everything to kind of maintain that appearance while also perpetuating the same thing that I'm trying. You know what I mean? Rather than just like, yo, this is what's going on. You know?
Yeah. 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 And if you see any game, right, it includes both sides. There is no game if I say I don't want what I don't want, right? So losing, failing, falling down, getting injured is part of the game. It's not something outside of the game. And I always use the metaphor of when you take yourself off the game, you become a spectator. When you are still in the game, you are a player. Even if it is hurting, a player has to play. Even if you're doing something, the player, as long as they are on the field, they have to play. So what if that's just part of the game,
Mhm.
right? It's not out and in. It's just in and in, and the in sometimes looks different. Like there is no, like Bradley can tell you, maybe there is no musician like who goes out to in front of 10,000 people and maybe doesn't get booed or doesn't get laughed at or like if somebody says I want to play this game, but only if that never happens. What kind of game is that?
Mhm.
So the invitation to playing the biggest game of your life It's an invitation to stay in the game and to see that whatever it is that you think is outside of the game is still in the game.
Two things come up for me. One is that like kind of actually by kind of saying or thinking innocently that I'm not in the game, I've actually been denying the stuff that
Yes,
I actually have been doing in the
you
last 2 weeks, as it
exactly. You
were.
you become a spectator. You become a spectator when you take yourself off the game. And you know how spectators talk?
If this was different, why are they not doing
Yeah,
this? Or,
yeah. And how does players
well,
talk?
like, what we got to do? It's happening right now,
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you are in the game whether you know it or not.
Listen, because I'm gonna just take a little moment to celebrate. I was in Barclays, the head
Yeah,
office on, was it Wednesday or Thursday? You know what I mean? And I was speaking, having this discovery call about some big, big things, and I was speaking to, he was like the vice president of this department, and he's like, oh, like everything you're saying, like, yeah, I get it, like I can see it, like so much possibilities. And this is me thinking, but I'm kind of off my game. I'm not in the game, but I'm still having this. So I was still in the game, right? I'm still playing, still having the conversations, and this was just a season. It's just a season. It's just part of it. That really, but then speaking to myself, like it's like kind of speaking like a spectator, but you're a player. You're speaking like this, but you're actually playing. It's like it's a very interesting like denial of who you are, like a denial of the how far you've come.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.